And when it is, you have essentially these schools. Because I remember when I was growing up, you had private schools, you had private secondary school, all them prestige school. You had to pay to go there. So why it is these schools that you was once you had to pay for the tuition went now towards the government?
Right. Well, I went to a private primary school. So my idea of what school was different from what the average public school child would have been. Because to me, I went to a private school where classes were small, teachers put in the extra work. Even the curriculum was advanced. We did things outside of the SCA curriculum. We didn't waste time on what I like to call non-academic mush. We didn't waste time sticking pictures of presidents, the national award winners in our books. We didn't waste time sticking pictures of carnival mass winners and all this stuff in our couple books. We got to the root of education in basic math, English. We used to do what we call reasoning, and those involve a lot of things like Sudoku puzzles, things to get the brain working. And when I got to secondary school, it was like because I went public secondary school after, right? One of the
Mm-hmm.
one of the best in the countries, supposedly, right? And when I got there, I saw the difference. I was like, what the hell is happening here? I saw children well, my fellow students who lacked that foundation in basic arithmetic and English, yet here they were in one of the nation's top prestige schools. I saw children struggle to read. And of course, above all, I saw the teachers who just simply weren't dedicated to their jobs. When I went to, private school, our teachers, they were there with us after school, during school, on a lunchtime, they would help us. What I saw in secondary school was teachers leaving. If the last class of the day was 10 o'clock, they gone by 10. You can't get them.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get them after 2 unless it's lessons which they're charging for. And that was just an eye opener to me.
Yeah, yeah. So you saw a big difference when it came from private to public.
Yeah,
What
definitely.
I think is that these private schools realize, A, we had to organize our own pension, and if not enough people coming in the school, then we can't get paid. So why don't we join the government, become also government-sponsored schools, and make sure that our pay is secure? That's why I feel it was really
Well,
about.
I mean, one of the worst things could have happened to was the Concordat because the denominational board surrendered 80% of their power to the government. But it was,
Hmm.
as you said, it was for the money.
Yeah, everybody want to eat our food. They had to
It
make
was the
sure
state,
to secure the future.
it was the state funding, but so many of these denominational schools, despite the state funding, still asking for building and maintenance fees. They're having all these fundraisers. Education has just really and truly become a money institution, which there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. I think the goal is to make money in life, but when it comes at the expense of the children themselves, that's where I have a problem with it. And that's what you're seeing happening with tutors. That's what you're seeing happening with teachers. The whole education system is like we've reached a point in education where it has become a for-profit business, and there's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, people have to get paid and money have to make. But it's all coming at the expense of students now. And you have a situation where tutor and the teachers, they're seeking their interests with their higher salaries. And then you have ministry seeking their interests with their illusions of government performance, the refurbishing, the laptops, all these expenditures. And the question always, well, who's seeking the interest of the children themselves? That's where we reach. We reach the point where we're hearing what Twitter has to say. We're hearing what the ministry has to say. What do the children have to say? No one tells us.